Yeah? Yeah? What else do you want to say? Since we're starting this way tonight. You heard what she said. Let's go ahead and sprint. Welcome to another evening of sprints. Before I take a break, happy Friday Eve. It is really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing great. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer. Yes, I have help already. Hi, Loki. She's not going to talk now. Hi, welcome on in. It is currently 8:30 p.m. Eastern here in Maryland, where I is on the East Coast of the U.S. It is Friday Eve. We are very glad to have you here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, bring a friend. If you haven't done so in a while, do comment. We want to cheer you on. I know July is a busy month for everybody, especially with all the different writing challenges that this summer does historically and currently offer. So welcome on in, welcome on in. I am going to be attending Fable BookCon tomorrow. I will not be here tomorrow night. Please do make sure that you are heading on over to Rhiannon's channel tomorrow as normal, though my understanding is there's probably still potentials for doing the things. AuthorTube Archive of Self-Academics if you would like to join. In case YouTube is unbearable, here's the Twitch. And if you're on Twitch and you want to vote on the poll over on YouTube, feel welcome to join us there. Happy birthday to you. We heard it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have an absolutely amazing year ahead. Definitely take care of you because, dang it, now more than ever, you are always worth it. Happy birthday, friend. Happy birthday. Here's to at least 35 and more on top of that age for you. Glad to have you here doing the readings. How's it going? If you want to join our virtual vendor market, whether you are an author, narrator, service provider, otherwise, or if you have friends who do the crafty things, all the way to if they would be at vendor shows, craft fairs, fairy fairs, rent fairs, and more, we would love to have them as part of us. They just need some sort of online presence for people to get a hold of them. We have 12 people partaking. We would like to add a bunch more. Frequently asked question video coming out about this sometime over the weekend. Probably when I get back from Fable. Hello, Lainey, and happy birthdays all around. How's the ad stuff going for you? How's it going? How's it going? Macaroni Magpie, welcome in. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Thursday indeed. Meow. And all the happy birthdays. Would you like back there again, ma'am? Because you jumped down by your own choosing. All right. Look at being a sass. Hello, Miranda. It's good to see you. Kat, welcome in. It's been a while. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? And of course, if you want to check out Rhiannon's channel and check out our books, for sure, for sure. Louise, all the happy birthdays. How are you doing? How'd the game go? Wasn't there a game tonight? Jays are playing somebody, right? Kat, do you have a little over a month until you're 37? I know I'm going to be 39 here soon, and I'm just like, I kind of want to be 40 already because my 30s have not been kind. It's been great. There's been a ton of epic changes. Ouch. Also applies for my 30s. Though a lot of people have told me that their 20s were okay, their 30s sucked, and their 40s were amazing. I am hoping that is my case. Macaroni Magpie is working on chapter 3. Congratulations to get it posted on Saturday. No games. BORING, just like a teacher's background check. I understand that. Yes, that is exactly what I used to say at teacher interviews. Is there anything that, because they normally ask, when we do a background check, is there anything you want to admit? I'm a teacher. My life is boring. The most you're going to find is maybe a speeding ticket. And honestly, if that's the worst on my record, I'm okay. Because that's probably better than the average American, is what I said. So, but still, same level of boring. Now, who's leading the divisions might be a fair question. I do hope so too. I do hope so too. You're one of the people who keeps telling me that my 40s are going to be better. You have said on occasion in past streams around birthdays, your 40s will get better. I've heard that from you at least once, from Carla, from Rhiannon, from a couple of other people. And I'm just like, it must be true. So we're hoping. Kat, it's been busy. Yes, it's been busy in all good ways. A lot of us started our businesses, right? Some of us are feeling behind, but we might be, according to others, ahead of the game. That's relative to the person in their life, because normal is relative to the person, explaining the definition of normal per se. But yeah. My 30s were, yeah. Retired, big excitement is publishing another book. See? And of course, Tampa is the first AL. Really? Ooh, okay. So I might want to check in on some stats this year that I haven't. See, this is exactly what this is the conversation I was recalling you give in summation. Every decade just gets better, like supposedly with certain drinks and chocolates and stuff, right? Right. You agree? You were another person I was kind of thinking, yes. Everyone keeps telling me it's okay. Let your 30s suck. It gets better from here. Noted. Wow. I'm sorry. My brain went, I have some former students who just went through the 10 to 20 year version of that. Well, 18. But yeah, a former student of mine out of the blue emails me. By the way, do you remember blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah? Yeah, here's a picture of our kid. Would you like to come to my divorce party? And I'm like, now, wait a minute. I did get invited to your wedding, but this is a little much. I am so glad you all are happy. They literally looked at each other and said, we are really just best friends. Why are we married? Not the worst person to be married to. There are far worse. I will give them that realization. They're a lot happier, and that was one of the cleaner breakups I've seen former students go through. The fact that I have students who are not much younger than me boggles me sometimes. Your 40s were awesome for Lainey. You just hit the 50s, but you plan double down on. Oops. No need for oops. No need for oops. Like I told them when they were in high school, oops. We all know a guy who used to say oopsies end up to be happy accidents. I love Bob Ross. I think this world could stand to go back to watching Bob Ross for an hour on Saturdays to chill out. Just to hear him remind them 5 or 6 times, it's okay to mess up. Gwen, good evening. It's good to see you. All right. Speaking of, it's okay to mess up. Let's go make some mistakes and learn from them. See you on the other side of this first sprint. All right, everybody. I have some journaling to do tonight. In the meantime, we're going to do some cards for everybody else. That message from that one was for me, because he's been trying to get a hold of me for a while. So we're going to go with the Soul Truth deck for everybody else. Probably, if not during the same break, then later. The Oracle, the Phoenix, and then the Cute Cat Tarot eventually tonight. Do let us know how you're doing. Brag on yourself so we can nerd out on the cool things you do along with you. Thank you much. Soul Truth, Soul Truth. Oh, we have a jumper. Yes, I can share the link to Brian Hovey's Soul Truth deck. It was one of the first decks we ever got around here. Woo! Why are you afraid to be seen? I'm not going to ask, am I afraid to be seen? Because this card has come up before for us recently. Why? How? Let it go. Let it go. The back of the card says, the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You were made from love, and love you are whole. And from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live free. Today's soul action. I dare you to take it within the next 24 to 48 hours. What parts of you do you hide so you can be socially accepted and fit in? I feel like I'm getting gonged. Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be me all the time? No, because I'm even afraid of some parts of me. I don't like her coming out of my face. And all of you felt that, because all of us have that inside. What do I need to feel so I can feel safe to be seen? Journal thine answers. That did go with that for me. Okay. We're going to take it a deck at a time tonight. I think we'll dial it back. That got gonged. So, I love me some Bob Ross too. The world is a little bit better because of people who remind us it's okay to make it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to mess up while doing it. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be messing up while doing it. How did July go? Fantastic. Though that second one, forget about this, forget about that, and I don't mean the word forget. Anyway, hello there, Ron. Good to see you. How are you doing, Andy? How's is? Thanks for looking about. Sarah. Hello, jumping in for a bit before the hubby gets. Oh, pizza sounds amazing. Where are we getting the pizza from, if I may ask? 623. 623. Go, go, go. Get it, Gwen. Get it. Miranda drew oracles during that sprint. Very nice choice. Yeah, okay. Fine. We won't wait then. Let's just go on to the next deck then, shall we? It's like, wait a minute. This is dinging. Let's see if the Phoenix deck picks up with it. All right, Phoenix deck. We're on a roll here. Maybe. There were two there. I want one, please. That one had to make a bunch of noise. Okay. Can't make this stuff up because I don't do poker dealing stuff. My hands will not let me because carpal tunnel. You saw me fumble. Now I am going to tell you. The deck I got here was is the Egyptian gods oracles, and I pulled Anubis. Why are you afraid to be seen? What's going on with your self-image and your self-confidence? What's going on with your self-image and your self-confidence? I'm giving you a hug. I'm giving you a hug if you want one. I do great fist bumps per students. Okay. Your self-image has a huge influence on your conscious and unconscious decision-making. If you're getting decision fatigue early in the day, What's running on a back burner in your brain that can be delegated until later or removed and satisfied now? It shapes your benefits, magic. It shapes your benefits and beliefs about what you can and cannot do. What this card means is it's time to give your self-image a makeover. Hey, hey, I did my hair this week. I'm wearing new digs. I'm going to a rave for the first time since college tomorrow night. What are you doing to enjoy this? It is Leo season. What are you doing to feel your mane a little bit, honey? So the key is to appreciate your own inner strength and successes. Choose a place with a positive aura to spend some time each day. Think of places that make you happy. Ooh. They're also suggesting that if you feel like you need to plaster something, go do it. Now, to me, when I think of plaster, I think of like heavily coating something in paint. Just those really dense acrylic paint. I don't necessarily mean go put lacquer on your nails or your face, but what can you do to make yourself feel good? Okay, maybe it is time to go do that thing you've been putting off all summer. So says the chick who just refilled her medication today after not doing it for a week and a half. Is it something as tiny as that? We'll see how much the cat tarot calls us out in the next one, because I have a feeling it's going to knock stuff off the shelf of life. Gwen, very protective of your pen name. There, I don't blame you. This is a decision. I can talk about more of this later, because I virtually taught and publicly taught. I had to go through this decision. I totally understand. All the hugs, all the fist bumps. Enjoy. From a local pizza spot, not your fave. You had a free personal. Oh, hey, I'm game for that. Free tastes better than paid. In most cases, not in all cases. Usually with pizza, free is better than paid. There you go. Oracle cards are larger and yeah, most of the time. Even the standard tarot deck, I struggle with because carpal tunnel. When you shuffled, ooh, do you count jumpers or drops, or do you shuffle them back in? Gotta love, yes, the free pizza, right? Can't say no. Positive place. The beach. Speaking of the beach, how about, whoop, the wrong file. Correct file. How about we go to the beach for 30 minutes? See you after our second sprint. What you doing, nerds? Okay, we'll go this round again. Come here. Meow, indeed. All right, everybody. I am having tiny audio issues on my end. So I do apologize. How are you? We're going to go with our next deck draw. Cute Cat Tarot. Link for it in chat. Oh, Kiki, do you want to pick it again? I like what I saw on the bottom of the deck. I'm going to shuffle it after for one more, but I'll take the bottom because I saw it. I'm not going to look anymore. I'm going to shuffle. Now that she showed it some lure, because she pulled a good one for us the last time she did that. We did that, last night? She loved on the Cat Tarot deck and picked the Empress for us. So, bottom of the deck said one card. Clarify that card for us. Maybe. Turn the deck this way where it's skinnier, and of course we get a jumper. Okay, I have a feeling these two go. Yes, they do. These two go together really nicely. So, Six of Pentacles was on the bottom. Tarot reader I know. She calls this a minor win. Charity, sharing, generosity. You have a win. It's big enough to where you can be generous to yourself first, others after. Notice here that the kitty has a hand on one pentacle, but is giving from their cup literally to the littler kitties there. Followed by justice, cause and effect, clarity and truth. So, something's going to rebalance in your life. Justice is it's not always a bad card. You gotta know when to use that sword. You gotta know when to use that sword. Like I reminded my students, this quill on my arm is sometimes my sword. It's on my sword arm for a reason. When they would ask, why do you have the quill tattoo? Well, let me tell you, it's because sometimes the pen is the sword. And they're like, oh, yeah, yep. They're like, yep, I've written text messages, notes, and whatnot that can be that way. So sometimes it is that way. Sometimes you're not carrying a lot of metal, but you know when to use it. And you know when to use it for the better of yourself and others, too. But lean into the cause and effect, the clarity and the truths. Sometimes they're more important than what is missed. Shoe. Link there in the chats if you would like a copy of. Miranda does use the jumpers. I use them except for one or two characters when I'm writing for. They don't take the jumpers. I tried. Nope. They will stop talking. Let's see. Another chapter. Woo woo. Go Louise. Gwen, you're very welcome. Enjoy your night. Take care of you. Enjoy the rest. If you want the Soul Truth deck, the Oracle Phoenix deck, or even the Cat deck, there would be the places to find your own copies. Cat. Kitty cat? Yes, you can dance. I forgot she used to do pretty things to that when she was younger. Wow, that's a flashback, Kitty. So you missed the rest of the first sprint and was putting leftovers away. Ooh. This reminds me, I need to make a what I need to do first thing in the morning list. I during the first and second sprint, I had 2 chapters I wanted to edit for a client before leaving, just because it's going to sit there while I'm gone for a couple of days and I'll pick it back up next week. So I didn't want to skip today too. I'm going to, I have a pile of stuff by the door that needs to go out with me first thing. My last load of clothes I pulled from the dryer. I had this brand new to me dress that was really in need of a going through the wash and the dryer. And all but literally the bottom hem was dry. I said, you know what? I'm going to go hang this on a hanger and hang it somewhere near one of the air vents in the house. Most of the wrinkles should be gone and it should be dry pretty much by morning / when I need to wear it Saturday. I'm wearing dresses most of the weekend, which is new to me. This is a new thing for me. I'm a tomboy. I like my t-shirts and my jean shorts. Thank you very much. But when I go to events that are costume encouraged friendly, I got to dress up. So lesson planning for yourself. So what are we doing for the self curriculum here? Sarah wrote 229. Ooh, pizza. Enjoy the time with the Hubbers. We are going to be here for, that was number 2. We're going to do a self-care, soul care, and then probably 1 or 2 more after that. We'll see how many, if you want to do 4 or 5. Keep in mind, I'm not here tomorrow night. As a reminder, I know I said it earlier, I'm taking this Friday off because I'm at Fable. I'm not going to be home. The other thing is, I will be back Sunday morning, early, late Saturday, early Sunday, one of the 2. Heads up on that. And then I have to go take care of some appointments and some meetings and some contractual work obligations next week. So I will not be streaming again until Friday, August the 7th is the earliest that's on the calendar. So I'm taking an unintentional week off. Unless the divine has other plans, which I am totally open to whatever other divine plans you have. The Justice card did come up. So I'm game, ladies. How about you? And gentlemen, I spy with my epic eye something shiny. Magpie-like shiny. Cat tarot deck link for everyone. Outside from the Miranda, now for writing tasks. Did we see some kitties by chance? Lori, hello. How are you? Cassie! There will come a poet whose weapon is a sword. He will... What is this from? What is this from? Like, I see it in my head, but I can't pick the tune. Now I need to... You just batty coded me. Congratulations. Wrong channel! I need to look that up. I was going to say, you are, really? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you for this. I'm going to go listen to it now. Yes. This. Speaking of, that sounds like a lovely way to spend a self-care, soul care break. Yes, it does. If you are new here, self-care, soul care break. Physical body is the self-care part. Most of us know all about that. But are you doing something that feels so good that it reaches your soul? So normally the example I give here is self-care. Get up and move about and dance a little bit. Make sure the song you're picking is one that is right in the feels and right where you need it to be. 30 minutes. See you soon. All right, everybody. How are you? There is a poll. Go ahead and have a gander at, if you would so like. I did some odd and ends that needed done. Final touches of getting ready to go on the trip. And then, of course, went ahead and did some journaling that was much needed. Sorry about that if I didn't quite clip the mic in time before that it's like a combo between a hiccup and a cough there a little bit. Dinner was not settling on my tum-tum so good, as Sophia Petrillo would say, it's repeating on me. So I'm going to do, depending on what the poll says, we have 1 or 2 sprints left. I see there's kind of a trend that's close. So final votes. I'll probably try to tackle chapter 26 of my next publication. There's 40-some chapters. 44, the average I normally do. So I'll go ahead and aim to at least get through 1 more chapter. This trio of chapters was kind of one of my favorite set of chapters to originally draft. So I'm not going to rush through it. I'm going to enjoy it. How are you? Let's see. Well, of course, for Miranda, even 2 little ones who have been living in the shed came for a walk. Need to share some more photos. Yes, all the cat tax. We know all about that around here. She's not currently on stream. She's somewhere, though. Speaking of cat, for yourself studying language, learning, writing these dang stories, you've got this. Even though there's many in progress, I'm feeling you on that. You can totally do it. And whatever else feels appropriate. Take care of you. Definitely so. Make sure you include some downtime for yourself to rest up. All at one for August. Well, I like this 50-50. Abundance and breakthroughs. Breakthroughs that cause abundance and abundance of breakthroughs, therefore. Both. Yes. Thank you. All. Heather. Hello. Good to see you. Andy says hello. Back to the hellos from Heather. Can't tag anyone because you're on the iPad. Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. Long story short, involve your... I'm sorry, your laptop's not being friendly. Exactly. It needs to behave itself. Boo on the tech gremlins, indeed. Let's see. Pat's the lovely MacBook. Oh. Well, not how is it a former student of mine said? Not everyone is as sturdy as the original Motorola phones, Mrs. S. This is true. Oh my goodness, if only they would put better it's like they purposely don't put better casings on these things to charge us more or something. How can I fix this Nintendo-like issue with a butter knife? That's what my brain wants to know. That's where my skills are with tech. Can I fix this with a butter knife and breathing on it? And some of you are now giggling because you're like, or smacking it. Yes. TVs and consoles for the win. Andy, hopping off. Have a good night. Good to see you. Take cares. Ron, have a laugh. You do it with your phones. Oof. Yes, plural. You've dropped several plural. Me. I have not bought a brand new phone in years. Why? I pay for insurance on this thing, and Jenna is very, 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 very clumsy. So I know there's a high chance that I'm eventually going to break this. I'll never buy a new phone. My insurance can get me a new phone because I am that clumsy person every couple of years without fail. And I'm just accepting it at this point. Yes, I have the twisted and mangled ankles to also prove it, and the frequent bruises for no reason. And a lot of you are like, yes, that. Miranda's reading again the chapter about the approaching edit. You're hoping to finish drafting these chapters by August. You've got this. You can do it. Louise finished chapter 2 and spent some time cleaning up the OneNote notebooks. Very nice choice. Very nice choice. I was a fan of OneNote back when I was teaching. Why? Because I could literally say, okay, kids, this is the master notebook digitally for the whole school year. I'm going to send you one link, and if you need it for anything, just star it at the top of your email or something, or put it in your bookmarks. And the kids, the first couple of years I was teaching, loved that because every week was a tab. The syllabus was at the top, week 1 through the end of the year. And it just would have at the top of the sheet, here's what we did Monday. Here's what we did Tuesday. Check for this handout and make sure you turn this thing in by. And the kids were like, this was one of the most organized ways to communicate. And I'm like, please, this. We pay into it. Why not use it? And this is me. I've been really bad about getting my glasses updated. I've been due for a new pair of glasses. I've been basically paying into an affordable vision plan. Most vision plans, self-pay, aren't that expensive. They're like $30 a month. I kid you not, in some states. At least in Maryland it is. I think that's about what I'm paying a month. But still, if you don't use it that year, you lost it. Also agree. Well, okay. At the house here, we have doorknobs that are like the really pretty curly Q. They have like a handle. They're not circular. And they're all really fancy. Guess who keeps catching her hip or her arms or, like the part of my back against those, or my pockets keep snagging them. It's like, you can tell I did not grow up with this type of doorknob. And I never ever thought something so simple as a doorknob would be out to bruise me all the time. Just because I'm not used to it, right? So on that note, final tally is 5 sprints. So we are about to go into sprint number 4. If you are stepping out, all my hugs. If you're here for the duration, live or on the replay, let's jam. Hey, replay, how are you? Alrighty, everybody. This is going to be our last chat break, and then we're going to go ahead and do one more 30-minute sprint, wrap it up, wind it down for the night. How are all of you? I did a little bit of rereading, revising, proofing, kind of mix. The paragraph needed a little bit of everything, or the page rather needed a little bit of everything for this chapter. And of course, got ready for bed because I had to get up and move around. How are you? How are you? Let's see. Kiki, I hear ya. Enter, little girl child, if you dare. I'm wearing a better shirt now, little girl child. Do you want to jump up here or not? You want to jump up here or not? You want to come say hi? Maybe. She'll wait until I start talking to jump in the chair, I bet. Same, me too. First Apple laptop for Heather was lasting for several years. See, they do know how to take a lasting bit for sure. Ron will have to step out. Enjoy. Take care. Hope to see you again. Good night indeed. Rest well. Take care of you. Heather, I have to get to bed. Me too. I'm up with the crows in the morning myself. So take care. Rest well. Rhiannon made it back. The problem. Oh, I'm glad it was fixable. I'm glad it was a localized fix, as in I hope like, company tech guys for the company didn't have to come and fix it, if that makes sense, on the ISP internet provider's end. This was kind of me a little bit. This was kind of me, a lot on the brain. Rhiannon finally got more writing. Woo woo. Now that the internet isn't giving you a run for your patience, my dear, my dear. Whew, bless your heart for last night. It sent you through a gauntlet. Thanks for hosting. Have a magical week. Take care of you, Miranda. Come here, Loki. Get up here. Hi. What do you want to say to everybody? And what else? That's my face with your back paw. Okay. And what else? Little Miss Sassy Pants. All right. Have a magical week. If you're stepping out, we are going to do one more to wrap us up and wind us down. I know Rhiannon's tomorrow night at the usual time, ? Internet allowing? But I know you tried to post a post earlier, but I was not able to get it load. But then again, I was having tech issues earlier today with loading stuff. So that's on me possibly. Tomorrow, Tish is at 6 a.m., followed by Jesse Francis. This is all Eastern time, followed by Jesse Francis at 7. It looks like 4:30 p.m. Eastern, HK Darkwood. Highly suggest if you want some really cool aesthetics there. Jillian is going to be going on at 5. The Eccentric Raven at 8. And then, of course, Rhiannon at 9 tomorrow night. Saturday, the 1st of the month. Is that Double Down Day? Are they doing Double Down Day on the 1st or the 8th this month? For heart breathings. But anyway, I don't see much on the authortube end for Saturday yet. Keyword yet. I'm sure that's a matter of someone is going to be updating. Cat will have to brush your curls before you fall asleep and getting distracted too. This. Very this. Odd kitty. She thinks she's cute. She's like, you must be talking about me. You said my favorite C word. Louise, are you going to put your sprints on? They should also be on the authortube, tinyurl.com/authortube, and the booktube, because I'm going to be honest, I was on the authortube one before I joined Heart Breathings. So that's how long I've been around. For those of you who are not sure of those sources, there they be if you want to check them out. But yeah, I've been on that link since before I streamed for Heart Breathings. A lot of people don't remember me that small, but I was. Let's see. Internet allowing. Thank you for clarifications, my dear. I didn't want to assume either way, and I figured better safer to ask. All day for Double Down Day. Yay, yay! Congratulations. You think it's Double Down Day? Virtual DashCon. Oh, I hope it goes well for you. Fable is shaping up to be fun. Some authors who live near me that I've never met in person are going to be there. And I'm quite excited to kind of catch up with a few of them because even though we did not teach at the same school, we at one time taught in the same district, and they got my kids, put it that way, during lockdown. And I want to know how a couple of my little precious babies in 2019 ended up long term. So I'm curious. Been there forever. Oh, no. That is because I have yet to schedule them. That's a valid question. I am taking tonight through August 7th off. I have some travel, not just Fable, that I have to do for life stuff next week. So either on Sunday the 2nd or probably Thursday night the 6th. I'll somewhere between there, I'll have all of August scheduled because the authortube list, they won't put us in there until we schedule our streams. So thank you to everyone who curates those lists because that takes time. Is booktube? Yes. Some of us who are on authortube do both, is why I say that. Yeah. Yep. When I realized that I was going to be gone out of town for a good chunk of the week, I said, I'll just take a week off from streaming. You guys are going to get, members got a vlog today. An frequently asked questions vlog is coming out on Sunday. You're getting some odd and end stuff. So I'm probably going to be posting a ton of shorts while I'm at Fable. Not going to lie. And probably some Writer in the Wild stuff while I'm traveling. So, all right. This is our wrap-up sprint. I have closing time stuck in my head now. Great. See you all here in 30 minutes. All right, everybody. Thank you for spending some time with me this evening. I shall see you sometime next week. Late in the week. Plus or minus Friday. Take care of yourself. Above all, you matter. Dang it.